Kimbra is everything. 8 out of 10. That sounds like a biased exaggeration, but maybe my claim that Kimbra is an underappreciated force to be reckoned with in the world of contemporary pop music has a bit of weight to it. A lot of people would know her as being the girl with paint on her in the Goatee video, but I feel as if you should probably know her more for Vows. Vows, I tell you. Vows! Cameo Lover is iconic. It should be iconic. Taking lots of influences from contemporary R&B and pop soul especially, Kimbra has so much star-spangled charisma and an ear for great colour in the production that backs her up. I've loved the heck out of her first 2 albums, and it's also time for me to come up front and say I also enjoyed the heck out of her album number 3 also. Primal Heart is a stunner, I'm telling you all.
The Dean is a genius, and I will die protecting his vision.
This isn't just my bias speaking, I genuinely did go into this album hoping it wouldn't underwhelm, and while it does falter on a tepid James Blake impression during its final few minutes, most of the other moments are just full of synth pop jams and weird angular rumbling opuses alike. From Top of the World, a song that doesn't just sound like the anthem for Kimbra standing atop a pedestal of empowerment, but also the soundtrack to the fight she had to go through to get there, riddled with tension like my back at 7 AM every morning. What the hell, man, that's messed up. To the songs that sound like they're wading in oceanic coves with sea creatures like starfish or whatever, dancing, and not that Kingdom Hearts stuff though, get that out of here. More like the jellyfish song in SpongeBob SquarePants. I'm talking the triplet rhythm on Everybody Knows that lets the song glide sexily, or the moody vocal samples that build the beat on Human and has me singing along with that wispy hook. Can't even forget the strings that bleed out on Past Love and Right Direction. And this really cute squeaky synth sort of thing that hangs in the background of Recovery.
I'm all by myself. I don't need your remedy. I just need to.
This album just has magical touches all over its production and performances, and while I cannot expect it to be everyone's cup of tea, this is sort of the emotive and fun and colour-stricken record I needed. Because actually in hindsight, this album really is just Kimbra being Kimbra, and Kimbra being Kimbra is all that needs to be done, maybe. Stylistically, this album really isn't treading newfound ground as much as it is just a really, really good pop album. I'll probably drunk dance to Lightyears at some point later this year and rant about how it's the most important song of all time like I did with Charlie XCX.
That light's really bright, but Charlie XCX is honestly one of the greatest, most forward-thinking artists of our generation. I got it, yeah. I got it, yeah. This is such a bop.
Sometimes I listen to an album, let go, and remember that I can just appreciate music that makes no bones about what it is, and going off the fact that said music is just really well produced, well performed, and makes me feel like I'm leaping up to new heights. Which is an interesting feeling for an album that often makes efforts to strip away the bravado as it goes on and become more vulnerable and open and honest. Human, which might make the last 2 skeletal ending tracks make a lot more sense actually. 8 out of 10.